Hello everyone, welcome back to FPL Buds. I am your host Mr. Goat. In today's video, I will start by discussing some exciting differential picks, followed by some keep or sell options going ahead. Then, I'll provide some insightful captaincy picks, and wrap things up by revealing my own team for Game Week 2. So let's get started. Alright, let's kick things off with differential picks for Game Week 2. My first pick is João Pedro from Brighton. Pedro's goal-scoring debut for Brighton earned him 7 points in Game Week 1. With an expected goal involvement of 1.38, he managed to find the back of the net. His goal demonstrated his finishing abilities and potential as an offensive threat. Also, the fact he is on penalties makes him a great differential forward pick. My next pick is West Ham United's Jarrod Bowen. He had an impactful start to the Fantasy Premier League season, scoring a goal and accumulating 9 points. His expected goal involvement of 0.57 indicates his ability to create and finish goal-scoring opportunities. Bowen's creative performance was rewarded with 3 bonus points, showcasing his significant influence on the match for West Ham United. Having an ownership of less than just 5%, he could be a great differential pick in the midfield. But he have tough fixtures until Game Week 8. So, you can decide if you want to go either form over fixtures or fixtures over form. My next pick is Leno from Fulham. He made a notable contribution to his team's defensive efforts by securing a clean sheet, resulting in a total of 12 points in Game Week 1. With only 7.8% ownership, he might have been an overlooked choice, but his strong performance earned him significant points. Earning 3 bonus points indicates his exceptional contribution to Fulham's clean sheet. However, his run of fixtures is not looking good for upcoming 3 game weeks, so he could be a wait and watch for the first choice goalkeeper in your team. My last pick is Yoane Wissa. In Game Week 1, Wissa showcased his potential as a formidable asset for managers seeking points from low-budget forward. The dynamic forward's performance earned him a well-deserved 9 points, which included a crucial goal that undoubtedly boosted Brentford. Wissa's attacking game was on full display as he managed to find the back of the net, demonstrating his ability to contribute directly to his team's offensive efforts. He comes at the price of 6 million and has only 6% ownership, makes him a great differential forward pick for me. Now let's tackle the tough decisions of players to keep, sell, or to buy after Game Week 1. My first pick is John Stones. Selling him for Chilwell or Shaw could be a better move as he's not completely fit. He hasn't played since the season started. Keeping 5.5 million defenders on the bench could be a risky strategy. Next one is a big disappointment of Game Week 1 Gabriel, who was benched against Luton and came on for 4 minutes at the end. Definitely sell for me. It is better to go for a nailed player in the same position like Saliba, Chilwell or Shaw than be in a dilemma. Moving on from Gabriel, to a player from Liverpool who was disappointing in Game Week 1, Diogo Jota. Even though Jota blanked in Game Week 1, he's playing against Bournemouth at home in Game Week 2. I think holding on to Jota this week is a good idea, as he could easily get a double-digit haul. Now let's look at a player from Manchester City, Phil Foden. He is a hold for me as well, especially considering Kevin De Bruyne's injury. He could get more minutes, and with Manchester City's excellent fixtures ahead, keeping Foden in your team would be a good idea. Now I have 2 players to buy for Game Week 2. The first one is Ben Chilwell. With an advanced role in Chelsea's attack, Chilwell looks like a very promising defender under Pochettino. If you have him, keep him. And if you don't have him, buying him to strengthen your defence will be a good move for Game Week 2. For my second buy options, I have Brentford's Wissa. Keeping or buying him will be a good move for Game Week 2. He is just 6 million and he managed to score a goal in his opening fixture against Tottenham. With the absence of Ivan Toney, Wissa looks like a nailed starter from Brentford. He is also in my team from Game Week 1. Now let's talk captaincy picks for Game Week 2. It's a crucial decision that can make or break your week. I'll discuss the standout options for the armband, considering form, fixture difficulty, and recent performances. Whether you're leaning towards a reliable choice or considering a differential captain, I've got you covered. Kicking off with Erling Haaland. He's got a home fixture against Newcastle United. Last week, he netted 2 goals, which is definitely eye-catching. However, There's a slight concern about his performance in the UEFA Super Cup. Although, the Super Cup might have been a one-off. Haaland's got the home advantage against Newcastle. Betting against Haaland could be costly, as more than 50% of the managers are likely to go for Haaland. Next up, the Egyptian king Mohamed Salah. Liverpool faces Bournemouth at Anfield. Salah grabbed an assist in the last game, but he was subbed off early as Klopp needed some fresh legs in the attack. Salah's record at Anfield is a fantasy goldmine, and let's not forget Bournemouth is no giant in the league. The substitution was likely precautionary. Expect Salah to start and deliver against a weaker opponent. For the final captaincy option, I have Bukayo Saka. Arsenal face Crystal Palace away in the next game. Saka had an outstanding performance in the last match, netting a beautiful left-footed goal and earning 10 points. Crystal Palace might not pose the biggest threat, and Saka's riding high on confidence. He's got the potential to continue his form and rake in the points for your FPL team. So, there you have it, my captaincy options for Game Week 2, Haaland, Salah and Saka. Each player brings their own unique strengths to the table. Remember, there's always an element of risk and reward in FPL, but that's what makes it exhilarating. No matter who you decide to captain, keep an eye on team news and injuries before making your final call. Moving forward, I'll be sharing my team for Game Week 2. I've decided to hold on to my transfers for this week. In goal, I am sticking with Flecken. Despite Matt Turner facing promoted Sheffield United, I believe Brentford has a better chance of keeping a clean sheet. I'm opting for a 4-4-2 formation. In my starting 11, I have Matty Cash as my fourth defender. Since I'm not making any transfers this week, I'm taking a chance with Gabriel. Additionally, I've placed Eze on my bench as my first substitute. Crystal Palace is up against the in-form Arsenal, so I anticipate Cash earning more points, especially as Aston Villa plays Everton at home. Regarding the captaincy, I'm putting my faith in Mohamed Salah due to his home fixture against Bournemouth. While going against Haaland might seem risky, considering KDB's injury and Manchester City facing the defensively strong Newcastle United, I believe Haaland might draw a blank this game week. At the moment, my team is set for Game Week 2, but in case there are any injury concerns before the deadline, I might consider using a transfer for a more favourable option. And that wraps up our in-depth look at FPL strategies for Game Week 2. Remember, FPL is all about finding that balance between tried and true picks and well-calculated differentials. Make sure to hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any future FPL insights from FPL Buds. Thanks for watching, and best of luck in Game Week 2. Cheers!